Food Legends Thanksgiving show. Up in the kitchen now, Jada is going to school us. Jada's going to make a beautiful, looks like bread pudding.
Panettone bread pudding.
Panettone bread pudding.
My favorite little cake.
It's so
during
delicious.
the holidays. This is the best thing ever.
I'm with you on that one.
Right?
You guys
Isn't
just
it delicious? And it's so good for French toast, too.
It's so, yeah, it's good for French toast. It's good for bread pudding. It's good straight, dipped in tea or coffee with Nutella, butter, whatever.
Or served with champagne.
Or served with champagne.
That's
It's
the way my
buttery,
mommy washes it down.
It's sweet. It's nice and cakey, studded with, you know, little pieces of citrus and raisins. So we get a lot of them during the holidays.
Yeah.
Because that's what Italians give each other.
That's right.
You can't eat them all straight like this. So this is a fun dessert to make. So we start with 8 eggs. You want to help me?
Sure. What do you want me to do?
We haven't cooked together in a really long time, so let's try it.
Okay.
8 egg yolks. We're going to put those in there.
Gotcha.
Okay, so this is not light at all, in any which way, shape, or form. It's nice and hearty, but that's what Thanksgiving's about,
But
right?
that's what you want it to be about.
Yeah. So, and then we're going to add to that,
Yeah.
you're going to whisk the eggs, and you're going to add some milk and some cream, and it's got to be whole milk. Nice.
Bring it. Whole milk.
Yes.
Bring the cream.
And the cream, and a ton of sugar.
A ton of sugar.
1 1/4 cups. Not that it wasn't sweet enough. And you want to start doing this because what you're going to do is you're going to cut the panettone, trim it. Now, I hold on to all the trimmings because this is the fun part for Jade and I to kind of enjoy the trimmings. And
oh, you get to snack on them in the kitchen.
Yeah, so we snack on the trimmings
What is
together.
Jade doing for this Thanksgiving? Is she in charge of something?
Every year, she's getting bigger. She's 3.5 now.
Oh, my God.
So, you know,
already.
yeah, she's getting really big. You haven't seen her in a while. She's getting bigger and bigger. And so now she wants to cut things. So I got her this little tiny, well, obviously it's a little plastic knife, but she really insists on cutting. So she tries to pretend to cut.
She wants to cook, Mom.
She wants to mimic Mom,
and the whisking. But I gotta tell you, when she whisks, we all get covered in whatever she's whisking. But it's fun, you know, and she has so much fun doing it. So it's all good. She's a hoot. She's a riot.
Do you soak this pudding?
Okay, so moving on is Emerald is like, stop chatting, ladies.
Yeah, it's family time.
He's like,
He's
are
so
you
bored by
going
us.
to continue
He's totally bored by us. That's fine. You cut into cubes, Emerald. Yes.
Pour this one over
right
this
over
side?
there. You cut into cubes. And you pour the custard right over it. Don't you love that I come on Rachel for the first time and look who's doing all the cooking?
That was pretty clever of you.
All right, so just pour it right over the top, and you let it soak for about 30 minutes. A lot of times, I'll also take a spoon or something.
Yeah.
There we go. And just kind of press it down.
Just kind of
and
get them
every
in
few
there.
minutes, just kind of press it down a little bit. And it looks like it's a lot of liquid, but as the bread soaks it up, it's going to kind of sink down.
It's nice and dense.
And you definitely want to do this and let it sit. Don't rush this process because this makes it just fluffy and delicious.
You could do it a day before, too, yeah?
Yep, and you can do this a couple of days before, which is another great thing about this dish. You could do it 3 days before, leave it in the fridge, and just bake it off right before you want to eat it.
Yep.
Okay, so while that sits,
You could even make that a brunch item, no?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
because people are around the whole weekend when they come for Thanksgiving.
And you could add meat to this. You could add sausage, pancetta. They don't leave. Especially when all of us are cooking, they certainly don't leave. You could add lots of savory items to this too. Pancetta, bacon, you know, whatever you wanted to this. I mean, this can be, you can play with this.
Bacon is good in anything, isn't it? Pretty much. Chocolate. I've eaten it on ice cream. What the heck? I'll put it anywhere.
Oh my gosh. All right, so then I make a little amaretto topping sauce for it, okay? So we start with a little bit of cream, a little bit of milk, and I add a little bit of sugar, just like this. And what you want to do is bring it to a boil and then simmer it until the sugar's dissolved. And
he's now catching for you. Let me fiddle with him.
There we go. By the way,
you want the back one on too?
Your oven is deadly.
So hot. It's so deadly.
It's really.
I know. It's hot up here. We're sweating and slaving away in the kitchen.
All right, so then you just whisk this, and while that sort of the sugar starts to dissolve, we make our little amaretto. So we're going to use a little bit, about a 1/4 cup of amaretto. And whoever doesn't know what amaretto is, it's just an almond liqueur, and it smells
great in coffee. Like hummus.
Yes, it is great in coffee.
Delicious in coffee.
Nice, Emerald.
Come to think of it.
I have coffee.
We have one, yeah, right? Exactly.
You want a splash?
Okay.
You know, I'm a big football fan, but I love on Thanksgiving also watching planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Do you guys have any favorite holiday movies?
Well, not movie, but I have to listen to Alice's Restaurant. Every Thanksgiving, it has to happen.
Every Thanksgiving.
It has to happen.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving entertainment?
It's football.
Football.
It's
football all day.
football.
Yeah, until you fall into the football.
The boys get to watch football. The girls cook in the kitchen.
And Detroit actually looks pretty good this year, so this might be a game.
Usually it's a blowout.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's got to be a game, for sure.
All right, I'm moving on.
All right.
She's like, I'm
How tall are the kids now?
Let her finish the sauce because the done one's in the oven.
I added a little bit of cornstarch.
Okay.
2 teaspoons of cornstarch to the amaretto just to thicken it. And you want to add the liquid to the cornstarch, then, whisk it, and then add it right in here. And you simmer this. You lower the heat at this point. There we go.
There you go.
And simmer it just for like 2 minutes until it thickens.
That's this guy back here?
That's that guy back there. So let's swap.
That means we can take the panettone bread pudding out.
All right, so basically, after this is soaked for 30 minutes, you throw it in the oven.
I'll do this.
You want to do it?
Like low heat?
Look at, she's doing it all. I don't have to do anything.
I'm doing it all. I'm working it.
Oh, no, that one, just leave it. Just leave it.
Just leave him to soak.
Because I think it might leak everywhere.
The
other one's the one that's soaked.
Okay, there we go.
Anyhow, so you bake it for 45 minutes. Here.
Look at that, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Until it's puffy and golden.
Guys, this is Jada's book, Jada at Home, but you're working on a new one, too, yeah?
I am.
What's the next one?
Give us a little with Jada.
Jada at work?
Jada at work.
Tom and Emerald.
So,
we are the peanut gallery, yes.
Just love coming at you.
Your Monday through Friday?
I know you do. Huh?
Is it your Monday through Friday?
It is. My Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
Thank you, Rachel.
Food that works for you. Bring it home. Monday through Friday food.
You and I are going to enjoy this. The boys forget about it.
Forget it. They can't have any. They're being too cheeky.
Shucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Here, baby.
Okay, so
couple serving spoons.
There we go.
I cannot wait to
Look
try
how puffy
this.
and golden I love
Now,
it.
you guys, of course, we're going to have a laundry list up there on the website of all the great food you're seeing in this show. Up next, the man, the master, is taking over the kitchen right after this.